back here at the GSTL, and I gotta say, this is an interesting sight.
This is indeed tasteless, and I am so happy about it. QXC, Captain America, he is throwing his shield at nerds, and just totally owning them. He is up 2-0 against IM, and they have sent out what we have been informed is the Korean version of Hydra, the most bad-manner player in the Korean scene, Dreamer TT.
The Dreamer's out here.
In fact, his nickname here is the Dog Parent, because that's actually a huge insult in Korea to call someone a dog.
Really?
Yeah. All true facts.
Oh, actually, that thinks about it. When I realized the Korean swear words, they know. Yeah, they have dog in it. Okay.
Well, here we go, Tasteless. It's Metalopolis. The game is starting.
It's time.
Can QXC do it?
The world is watching. Will QXC take down another IM player? Or is IM just going to start bouncing back from this? They've sent in a lot of unknowns here. Well, relative unknowns, at least for GSL. Did IM make a mistake? We're going to see here at the GSL. All right, it's time. The map is Metalopolis. Over here in the top center location is
FXOpen.
The voice for that we did this time sounds like a drunk homeless guy yelling at us. You can do it.
I agree.
I don't know if I'd say sweep the game, though.
Mop the game.
Mop the game. Over here in the blue we have...
I am Dreamer TT.
So excited.
This is pretty cool. By the way, guys, please, while we have a little bit of downtime here, check out our mobile service that we have here at GOMTV. You can watch GSL on your mobile phone. And something else I wanted to say.
Check out GOMTV on Twitter.
Oh, right.
Also, Artosis and Call Me Tasteless. If you don't, you're ruining esports.
If you don't, you're ruining our esports, and nothing's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, we did see gas first here from Dreamer.
Yep. He's going to go for a quick tech build. QXC, on the other hand, just a slightly slower tech build. Also getting his gas, so he's not going to go for a very fast command. I'm actually just so interested to see what builds these guys both open up with.
Yeah, me too.
QXC is somewhat stylish in the other two matchups. His TBT, you can be stylish to a degree in TBT, but if you get too stylish, it actually becomes very weak. So, what build is he going to open up with against this guy that apparently IM has a lot of faith in?
Yeah.
Upgrade.
And just so you guys know, little behind-the-scenes info. On this break, we did see the IM coach pull Nesty aside and start talking to him. So it's presumable that Nesty will be the one picked out here if this game results in a loss here and Dreamer loses this. I think the coach is like, all right, man, you might actually have to just win this for us. I kind of underestimated FXO.
Yeah. Nesty, I don't think wanted to come out today. He's getting ready for his match on Monday in the round of 4. But, he's such a reactive player, I don't think he's going to really give anything away. Well, let's see here. Senka Gas is going up for both players. Very quick starport and tech lab for our IM player while he is making some Hellions for some defense. QXC. Ooh, QXC looks like he might go possibly for Blue Flame Hellions, but also possibly for Siege Tanks.
We're going to find out, and it is going to be Blue Flame Hellions.
Yeah, I love that they now have a Blue Flame there.
Now, I think QXC's mindset going into this is still do your best possible strat, don't take a risk. You've already beaten 2 IM guys with pretty standard games, And to give FXO a lead this big, up 3 games. Another Hellion comes out.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Wait a minute, I have to see exactly what they saw. All right, he did see the starport.
Okay.
He did see the spinning tech lab on the factory. He knows at this point it's most likely a Blue Flame Hellion drop. Which, that against this, he's actually going Cloaked Banshee. Now, QXC may want to switch around what he's doing a little bit. He may want to get a quick Viking instead and go for an expansion.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. Get a quick Viking, please.
But he's not completely sure what's going on, aside from the fact that his opponent went gas first. But oftentimes that does mean Cloaked Banshee, so you just got to be very careful about that.
All right, you can see he's making one Viking, not using the reactor.
Making a missile turret, his mineral line as well, Tasteless.
All right, he's pretty well prepared for this.
Yeah, at QXC, he's reacting very, very well. And the Banshee is out. Another one is on the way.
Oh my God, perfectly
QXC,
denied.
Yeah, he's going to feel very good about this. Chasing that Banshee home. It will live, no problem.
Oh, don't overextend yourself.
Ooh.
It's okay, they can both repair. It sort of goes back to square one. The problem, though, is that you want that initial Banshee to get in there and get some kills, because no matter what, it can shoot down some Marines, some SCVs, even damage a Hellion. Go ahead.
Right now, QXC, he's just transitioning beautifully into a Raven to help take out these Banshees, as well as the reactor on the factory, so he can really produce a lot of Blue Flame Hellions, which are quite awesome in the matchup.
Now, it looks like this is just going to be a contained for the time being. Whoa!
No, man, he's Blue Flamed. He's going for it. In fact, lining everything up very well. Good thing that depot is up.
Yeah.
Or things could have gotten a lot worse right there. And QXC takes the SCV lead, 27 to 21.
Looks like he killed some SCVs over there by the refinery. And a Raven pops out. Lovely. Auto turret comes down.
Oh, my God. Very nice auto turret. I think it's the first time we've seen an auto turret actually kill a Banshee.
Also note he's hiding his command center here. QXC's really playing well.
Dude, he is
I'm
playing
really
so
impressed.
well. You know, I've been talking a lot to Wolf about FXO, and he's saying, you know, QXC, he just queues up game after game after game after game. He's practicing so hard right now. And in fact, it is showing. This hard work pays off, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, the Hellions moving out now. Note the expansion for Dreamer is going to be later, so this is another problem that he's going to have to deal with. And what do we have here? What is building at that is another factory. So we might have some more mech coming out here.
Yep, QXC getting his orbital up.
Also note, Dreamer has been inside QXC's base more than once, so he might be thinking like there's no command center yet.
You know what, Tasteless? QXC, if you look at the units that his opponent has, he doesn't really have anything that is super good against Blue Flame Hellions. He just kind of has his own Blue Flame Hellions. So QXC can actually set up a small container at the bottom of the ramp that's extremely hard to break out of.
Now that's a good point. We don't normally see Blue Flame Hellions used for contains, but they can do it. I mean, that ramp basically acts like a funnel, and now Dreamer knows, yes, uh-oh.
He has a command center before me.
Oh man, he can corner the Banshee so easily here.
Oh, looks like he will kill the Banshee.
Oh, nice camera shot here.
And down it goes. The Banshee's not being that effective. But now we do have a ton of Blue Flame Hellions coming out for Dreamer. And here we go. QXC lining up poorly there.
Yeah.
The Marines drawing fire. Now QXC may be in trouble momentarily. He does not have a huge production facility going on, whereas his opponent actually has two
One more
factories.
shot. Okay, that was a beautiful shot. He's fine. You know, with Blue Flame Hellion versus Blue Flame Hellion, it's basically, when they're groups like that, it's whoever gets the first shot off.
Yeah, you know, if you can maneuver a little bit, line them up sometimes that helps. What I love that I'm seeing here is both players going the mech route, both of them making a good amount of Hellions right now. You know, at a point like this, Hellions are going to give you complete map control. You're gonna feel very strong having extra Hellions and less siege tanks. And here we go, a confusing battle if I ever saw one. QXC bringing down his siege tank to help out. He's got that auto turret.
Yeah, this is actually a very confusing battle. Okay, it looks like it's one that QXC does win, though. Not by a lot, but by a small margin.
His siege tank lives with 1 hit point. That's actually pretty huge, Chases. He gets away with it. Awesomely done.
Now remember, those Vikings were softened up here. And he has a Banshee. So we can actually park the Banshee over the SCVs. I'm not sure if QXC's aware of that right now.
He has one very hurt Viking that he is going to go ahead and repair. QXC is playing so well at the moment. The IM team huddled around their computers.
They are not talking right now. And I think Nest's saying, uh-oh, I got to try to take out 4 FXO guys in a row.
UFC targeting down some Vikings, but looks like he will lose possibly both here.
Oh, nice.
And he will lose both.
Oh. And now there's a push going on over here.
That auto turret actually has been an amazing zoning device for Dreamer TT this entire time. That has actually completely changed all of these battles. Just sitting there. He could not actually engage against it. Well, right now we have supplies of 88 for QXC. Dreamer TT at 72. 45 SCVs to 41. QXC in the lead there. And just 4 Siege Shanks to 1, 9 Hellions to 7. QXC's winning in every single way, Tasteless.
Yeah, basically QXC would have to make a major blunder to get behind, but in these positions, it's going to be a pretty long game.
Definitely could
no
be.
doubt.
We have a lot of Blue Flame Hellions coming up. Will QXC be able to defend against those? I believe so. His command center's coming over for his third base, whereas all his command centers are much quicker than Dreamer TT's. He is a step ahead. QXC is outclassing some of the best players in the world right now, Tasteless.
Yeah, he's basically looking like one of the best players in the world. All right, the Blue Flame Hellions come in here.
That'll run by.
Oh, he needs to get those SCVs back.
Yes, indeed he does. And he brings up the rest of his. We'll take those out, no prob.
Now he's going to try to slip into the main. He could block that with the 2 Hellions. No.
Very nice move here by Dreamer. In fact, splitting up 3 and 1. I love it, Tasteless. So well done. QXC having a hard time bringing his Marines up. Those aren't going to do too well.
Marines just trying to buy some time. SCVs do slip around to the back. Oh, man, this is actually really bad, Artosis. QXC's losing a lot of stuff. This is that one move that actually changes the entire game.
It is Tasteless.
Dude, what's QXC doing?
He's got to deal with these Hellions. Got to take them all out.
What is the SCV count here, Artosis?
Right now we do have 43 to 49. It's now in the favor of Dreamer TT, but QXC has 3 commands up and a bajillion mules over here. So his income right now is doing pretty all right.
All right, well, I think at this point in time, all I should do is defend from the next attack. QXC seems to have his army on not enough different control groups, unless I'm mistaken. All right, this is bad.
Oh my God. Very well timed out Hellion attack here. A lot of mule mining time is lost. QXC cannot be happy with that. And look at that beautiful blue flame sprays.
And now the SCV count is going to be 45 for QXC to 52 for Dreamer.
Now, I like the methodology behind. Oh, hold on. Just keeps on trying with the blue flames. A for effort.
Oh, you know what? He actually needs to be careful because he's thrown away a lot of Hellions during this entire game. I mean, he's killed a lot of SCVs. That's great, but he's also not. He might not have enough to defend a counterattack here, and it looks like QXC's actually just going to. But these siege tanks kind of change that. Landing the Vikings, perhaps.
QXC definitely has spotting power, and I like not sieging here. Beautiful choice.
Yep.
Trades Hellions for siege tanks.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was a little bit slow on that, so the first volley will go to him. Landing his Vikings even to help out. Very well done.
He might lose that Viking before the tank guys know.
Good position for QXC. He's going to make a factory liftoff that has a reactor. That's very annoying. And in fact, he might kill it.
Nope.
Good Viking landings all over the place.
Nice.
Oh my God, QXC.
He's going to take that factory out.
Yeah, he is. It's pretty huge. In fact, he's at 127 supply to 187. He is up, so much more supply.
This is actually so scary what he's doing here. This position he has is right at the ramp, so nothing can actually get out without being at least damaged, at the most destroyed.
Well, Tasteless.
Oh, and he had to lift that.
This is actually so awesome right now. We have a very interesting unit composition being produced by Dreamer TTs, adding in some Banshees, throwing in a Thor to help out against these Vikings, because he is far behind on Vikings. And QXC has him in a terrible spot. It's a nice little contain going on.
He needs to scan that. Scan it quickly. Every shot that gets off on those siege tanks is pretty impactful.
Yeah, he does not want to be losing those to this Banshee.
right, it's almost out of energy. 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is visible, but it got out there in time.
It did indeed. Look at that one blue flame Hellion stopping the third base.
Oh my God. Okay, QXC should win this.
Oh God, yes. He is so far ahead. He's got over 50% more supply. It's 159 to 98. It's actually insanely good for him.
If I was QXC, I'd just keep macroing and just hold this position. This little hold he has is actually too good.
Well, Tasteless, that's because you are so smart, and QXC is too, because that is exactly what he's doing.
Uh-oh.
That's a missile turret, Banshee. What's up, QXC, covering all his bases.
Look at that, he's even making a sensor tower over there.
Yeah, great usage of sensor towers. QXC making another command center, getting ready to expand once again. Look at that.
We have some Hellions at the bottom of the map. We'll get a shot up for you guys in a second that are going to come around to the other base. A siege tank's down there, but here they are now. And that orbital's actually been landed out of position. This is almost checkmate. Oh, he's not watching his Vikings, though.
No, he is not. He's got to be careful about that. Thor does have huge anti-air range.
Look at those Ninja Turtle feet on the Thor.
Yeah.
Such Ninja Turtle feet. QXC is getting rapidly close to maxing out.
Yeah, he's 176 to 113. It's Blue Flame Hellions. It's taking a scan. QXC just scanned as the Siege Tanks unsiege Tasteless. This guy is on fire right now.
Okay, I think we're at checkmate right now. He's sieged up over there.
He's got a double prong contain. Neither side is too strong, but both highly annoying against the very small supply of his opponent. And his opponent realizing Dreamer TT is like, well, I need another base. And look at this, sending down these Hellions. Needs to spread them, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, Hellions are good, but they're not good enough to just destroy all those tanks.
Yeah.
All right, that was a lot of Hellions killed. Now Dreamer will probably break this position.
QXC during all this throwing down a fusion core, and up come the siege tanks. How many can QXC end up killing? Not too many, but still, everyone he kills does help. Oh, Tasteless, I'm so excited about this fusion core that's coming up. There it is.
Oh my God.
QXC is right now taking the gold. Just everything looks just brilliant for him. Look at this.
Can you get this line of SCVs? No, he didn't see them escape.
And not the best SCVs right there. I mean, Hellions right there getting just pummeled by the siege tanks on the high ground.
Taking the gold base. Yeah, QXC is burying this guy alive.
Oh my God, and throwing down some auto turrets, landing his Vikings, trying to take out these siege tanks. It looks like he may, but he loses a ton of Vikings in the process.
Now, if he actually can get a few more Vikings over into that location, the beauty of it is that's where all the Terran production facilities are. I mean, Terran, or Blue Terran Dreamer might actually have a base at the bottom right, but guess what? Everything he makes still can't get out. That's right, Artosis.
Yeah.
Just accept it.
I'm accepting it right now. It's a hard thing to accept, but we have a lot of mules on the gold. Quadrillion SCVs over here. If he can actually get it.
Nope.
Oh, man. If he got any shots off there, Tasteless, that's like, it's actually very unintelligent to put every SCV that you have there against a Terran that has this many Blue Flame Hellions.
There were more. There was like, that place was more densely populated than like Mumbai.
I love this, Tasteless. Some StarCraft 1 style play right here, man. Lift those siege tanks up, just pushing in, gaining additional ground. Man, he's just pushing right into where Dreamer's making all of his units.
Dreamer actually might just be trying to stall this out to wear QXC down.
Yeah.
I think that might be what's going on. It's like, all right, just, you know, make QXC keep concentrating. He's going to be up against Nesty next.
A lot of Blue Flame Hellions trying to sneak out, Tasteless.
Not really a lot to defend against, you know, other than these Hellions here of QXCs. There's not a lot else to defend, so he's going to be careful about that.
By the way, if you look at the mini-map, you'll see there's basically turret rings around all of QXC's bases at this point in time.
Yep.
He's doing a great job realizing, hey, I'm ahead. You know how I get more ahead? By not letting you come back. And that's by throwing down turrets and sensor towers everywhere. And here we go.
Ooh, is he going to do it?
He's not. Too many siege tanks right there. Would have been bloody.
Nice. He spots the command center, and he's sending those Vikings down there to take that out.
Wow. A lot of command centers being made. No doubt he's going to start sacrificing SCVs and using more mules. Get that huge max of Terran.
Oh, he's moving in even more.
Indeed he is. Dropping those auto turrets to hit on the siege tanks. Moving up his zone as well. QXC just not giving Dreamer TT even a moment of rest, landing his Vikings
Oh my
and
God.
going after everything. Oh
Is
my
that
God.
GG now? I mean,
Well, he's not giving up quite yet, but 91 supply to 198. I think QXC at this point, while he's making idle cruisers, he can do anything he wants, Tasteless. He can just unsiege and attack at this point.
yeah, I mean, this is, yeah, that's it, GG.
GG
Damn.
QXC, 3 killing IM. This is huge. He's pretty happy with himself, I have to say.
This
man.
is like the biggest moment in the esports career, and Dreamer's like, oh, man, that
He
sucks.
is 1 win away from his Harry Potter costume, Tasteless.
No, man, it's a Jedi robe. Artos is trolling me. Oh, and he just actually Hadoukened it.
No, that's a Kamehameha.
No, that's a Hadouken. That's actually a Ryu's Ultra he just did. He
You know
took
what?
some
That's,
damage
you
those
can also
games.
do a Kamehameha like that, so we're just going to have to ask
Isn't
him.
it Kamehameha? It's like, you're like Kamehameha.
Well, listen, there's all sorts of ways to say it. No way is the correct way.
All right.
Everyone in the audience makes him high five. And
There's
use
the
an
guy
ST.
who's going to fix this situation.
The IM head coach actually looks very disturbed. He's like, wait a minute, I thought you guys were terrible. No, they're not terrible, they're awesome. Especially that guy, QXC.
So he's ready. He's ready, he says. Oh,
wow.
boy. Wow.
What an awesome showing so
Yeah.
far. This is the last week for FXO in the team league. So this is spectacular, man.
I mean, even though, you know, they didn't do that well overall, if they win this, I mean, that's a big morale boost. That's a big morale boost.
Yeah, IM. They are former GSTL champions. To take them out, to jeopardize their position in the playoffs, that's huge.
It's really huge. Gotta get in your game. And,
So excited.
yeah,
So do
Now-
they use an ST?
I would
yes.
say 100% yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw the coach talking to him. I mean,
I think you have to. You have to use him.
I think you got it, man. Who else? You could send out Youngwon, you could send out MVP, you could send out Lucera, but it's like, why
Is
would
MVP
you do
actually
that?
here today? I don't think he is.
Yeah, he's here.
I haven't seen him. No, I don't think he is.
Yeah, he's right over there in the
there
far,
he
far
is.
end.
Yeah, he was hiding. He actually brought his head up while I was looking.
He like peeked up over
hiding.
the audience.
He does not want to go out against QXC, man. He just saw what he did to Dreamer TT.
Yeah. Now note they send out a Protoss, a Terran, and a Zerg, so they have a very good idea
Yeah,
of how
of what he
QXC
can do.
plays, and they probably have realized at this point in time QXC's pretty patient. He's not somebody who's just going to do something
Look
crass.
at John, man.
Look at John in the background behind him. Oh my God. Look at QXC. He's so ready. He's so ready. I love it. So, and I don't have anything else to say other than let's get ready to see Nesty come out.
Yeah.
I
I think he has to, Tasteless.
Mm-hmm.
He is the one player that really you put him out. It's like, how do you snipe he who cannot be sniped?
Yeah.
How do you defeat he who
Well,
cannot be
basically
defeated?
they're taking a really well-rounded stamina player and bringing out their own well-rounded stamina player, and I think their best player in the team.
Well, he's so well-rounded, Tasteless. If QXC is a beach ball, okay, then Nesty is a hypersphere.
Ooh. There was a long time ago, some artist gave I think it was a king or something like that, as a gift. He drew like a perfect circle.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I saw that. I didn't actually, I'm not like really scholarly. I just saw them say that in the Event Horizon, the movie. Have you seen that movie?
I have.
It's scary.
It is actually scary.
It's actually one of the scary
I saw it when I
movies.
was a kid. The lights were off.
Yeah,
and
that's what
stuff.
happened to me too.
I had my pizza. I was like, ah!
Mom like went to bed and everything like that, and I like watched HBO.
Yeah.
You know? Scary movie.
It is.
Check that out if you haven't seen that. But I don't know why we're talking about that. All right, so who's it going to be? Wait for it.
It's got to be Nesty.
Nesty.
I'm Seed.
Ah, of course. Bring QXC to me. What?
No
What?
way. That just happened.
Why do they do that?
They're screwing with us, Tasteless. I guess Nesty actually does not want to play today. He wants to,
That might have been what the coach was talking about. He's like, listen, man, I got the Codas semifinals. Bring out, and MVP's got a lot of stamina, too.
No, he's a two-time champion, man.
Look at his wrists.
It looks like he's going to go box after this.
Yeah. Wonder what the story with that is. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of players nowadays are having some wrist problems.
Yeah, you gotta actually take care of your wrists.
You have to be very careful about that.
Or, well, we'll see what he's gonna do. But here's the thing, Artosis, is that MVP I think is more snipeable than NXT.
Well, I think you throw out a bunch of Protosses that are gonna be a little bit aggressive on him. Throw out an Optic Zero, throw out a Slug, throw out an Oz. And I think that it's going to be hard for an ST to keep that up. You know, that's it can be unforgiving if you just get the wrong build order against Protoss.
Finish you.
Oh, I like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was really clever. He thought of that on the fly, didn't he?
Yeah, man. Smart people watching StarCraft.
Very true. QXC, amongst the smartest tasteless, getting ready.
It's time. Well, in fairness, I think MVP is the favorite against QXC. Yeah, QXC also has played 3 very tiring games. Those were long, complex games. He was basically winning the entire time, but still, I mean, you got to stay on top of your stuff.
Well, I do have to say, he's going to be so full of adrenaline, Tasteless. This is huge for QXC.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a huge tournament win. He's just a really good player that does really well in everything.
Yeah, and so he wants that Jedi
And I'm not saying this is a tournament win, but like all killing possibly the best team in the world on the biggest show in the world.
Yeah.
In the whole world. It's not the Super Bowl. It's not the World Cup. It's
no,
the
it's
GSL.
not the Super Bowl. It's definitely not that. It's the GSL.
Well, here we go. Talder and Alter, TVT, MVP. Can he come back and take out QXC? Will QXC reign supreme?
We're going to find out in just moments as the game has loaded up. The SCDs are being split, and there's no turning back. QXC, this could be, well, this is already the greatest moment in his esports career. Can it get any better? We're going to find out here with FXO against IM here in the GSTL.